Hey everyone, it's Carly and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing the mid-year book Freakout tag. So I've basically been filming almost all day. I've already filmed 2 videos today. It is about 6:30 at night. And so I kind of just want to make this kind of as quick as possible with also explaining a little bit of each book. So let's just jump right into it. So the first question is the best book so far. And for that, I'm going to have to go with A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. If you guys have been following me for a while, you would know that I just started reading this series last fall. And I ended up reading the second one earlier this year. And oh my god, this blew me away. I loved it so much. I'm sure you guys know what this series is about. It's been going around booktube forever now. And yeah, I think almost everybody can agree with me that this is the best book in the series so far. Also the best book that I've read so far this year. Question number 2 is the best sequel. And for that, I'm going to have to go with The Wicked King by Holly Black. This is the second book in the Folk of Air series, the first book being The Cruel Prince. And I read this book, I think I read it in April, and I loved it so much. It is so good. It's probably one of the best sequels I've ever read. And yeah, I also tabbed this as well as The Cruel Prince, and it was so good. The ending left on a cliffhanger, just like The Cruel Prince did, so I'm really looking forward to reading the next one in the series. Question number 3 is a new release that I haven't read yet, but want to. And for that, I'm gonna have to go with Again But Better by Christine Riccio. If you guys don't know, Christine is a booktuber here on YouTube. She is Poland Banana Books, and I love her. I have been following her for a while now. I was so excited when she came out with this book, but I haven't picked it up yet. I remember picking it up back in May, I think, when it came out. I think it came out in May. Yes, it did come out in May. And I remember picking it up, and I really wanted to read it, but I had so much on my plate that I couldn't. But I've heard a lot of good things about it, and it just sounds up my alley, and I can't wait to eventually get to it. Question number 4 is most anticipated release for the second half of the year. And for this, I'm going to have to go with The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. This is the third and final book in the Folk of Air series. As I said 2 books ago, The Wicked King left on a cliffhanger, and The Queen of Nothing is the last book in that series. And I believe it comes out sometime in November. Not exactly sure, but I know it comes out in November. Question number 5 is biggest disappointment. And for that, I'm going to have to go with Leah on the Offbeat by Becky Albertalli. I did not enjoy this book. I gave it a 2 out of 5 stars. I was so looking forward to getting back to these characters and getting to know them a lot better and getting to know Leah a lot better, but it went downhill for me. It felt really flat. Honestly, I was just a bit bored, and I ended up not really caring for Leah. So yeah, I'd have to say this one was probably my biggest disappointment. Question number 6 is biggest surprise. And for that, I'm gonna have to go with The Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware. I was really surprised about this because I never thought I would be into mystery thrillers, but yeah, Ruth Ware changed my mind about that, that's for sure. This is a really good book. Like, I really enjoyed myself reading it. I read this during vacation in Mexico, so it was kind of like the perfect vacation read if you're into mystery thrillers, but unfortunately I got my book all kind of sandy and dirty. But I mean, I had a really good time reading it, so it was really enjoyable. Question number 7 is favorite new author. This can be a debut author or new to you. And for this, I'm gonna have to go with Christina Lauren. I love her. This is the first book that I read, Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating. If you didn't know, Christina Lauren is actually 2 people, so Christina and Lauren. And when I first picked up this book, I immediately wanted to read it because I knew it was something that I would love, and I did. I love the writing style. They have such a creative way. They write like it's a rom-com movie, which is really fun, which I really enjoyed. And yeah, I can't wait to pick up more of their stuff. Question number 8 is newest favorite character. And for this, I'm gonna have to go with Lara Jean from To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I love Lara Jean. She is just so fun and quirky, and just, oh, I love her so much. She is so much fun. I would love to be her friend. She loves baking, and she loves writing, she loves reading, she loves all that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm not a very good baker, but I'm sure that she would teach me, but Anyways, I love her so much and I can't wait to read more of her in the future. Question number 9 is a book that made you cry. And for this I'm gonna have to go with The Girl in the Blue Coat by Monica Hesse. I loved this book. This was almost gonna be my answer for best book of the year, but I did really love this book. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars, but this book made me cry because it takes place in Amsterdam in the 1940s during World War II, Nazi-occupied Amsterdam, and I have such a connection with this book because my family is Dutch. My Nana is from Holland, so she grew up in this decade, I guess. So yeah, she came to Canada when she was 11, so she was born in 1940, so she grew up with this kind of stuff going on, so that just really hit home for me. Like, I just can't even imagine what kind of things that she went through, so as I was reading this, I did end up tearing up just a little bit. Question number 10 is a book that made you happy, and for this I'm gonna have to go with a middle grade, and that is The Enchantress Returns by Chris Colfer. This is the second book in the Land of Stories series, I guess, because there's 6 books. I love this series so much. It is so much fun. You follow these 2 twins who get sucked into the storybook and they're surrounded by fairy tale, and it is so cool. I love it so much. I think more people need to read this. I don't really hear it a lot on BookTube, but it is such a fun middle grade series. I think everybody should read it. It just makes me so happy. I listen to these books on audiobook because Chris Colfer does the voices for all the characters, so that's really fun. So yeah, I can't wait to continue on with the series. Question number 11 is the most beautiful book you bought or received, and for this I'm gonna have to go with The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. As I said, I love Christina Lauren now. She is one of my favorite, or they are one of my favorite authors. I had to buy The Unhoneymooners by them, and this book is honestly gorgeous. It is so flippin' stunning. I love the yellow and the blue together, and the trees and the plants and the little bird, the little toucan. I love it so much. I do plan on reading this soon. This is the other one that really interested me, so I can't wait to pick it up. And question number 12 is, what books do you need to read by the end of the year? Honestly, I'm gonna have to say all my books on my TBR. I have, oh god, I can't even tell you how many books I have on my TBR right now, but it is a lot. I wouldn't pick just 1 or 2. I would probably say I would want to try to read the books that I've had on my shelves forever, basically. So that's what I would choose. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorite book so far of the year was down below in the comments, and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more bookish content from me. And I hope you guys are having a good week, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye.